Hey guys, this is Ty with Prospect Overland. Today we're going to be unboxing a Warn VR EVO 12S winch. I've never owned a winch before, I've never used a winch. Just getting into this, and all I know about it so far is the research I've done on the internet. So stick around, unbox this with me, and let's see what's inside. I haven't even opened it myself yet. All I did was cut the tape off, so let's see what we got. All right, some instruction pamphlets here, all encased in some hard foam. We'll open these in a minute and see what's in these accessory boxes. There's the winch and one more accessory box. I'm gonna give myself some room. So it looks like Warn includes the power cable attached. That should be plenty long to reach to almost all of our batteries. Probably a good 5 or 6 foot run of power cable. I'd tell you the size of it, but it's not marked on the outer sheath of the cable. Other than being a Warn, obviously I wanted a Warn or another high-end brand winch because I wanted this top electronics box to be removable. The specific bumper I ordered is a C4 Overland style front bumper for my Tundra, and that specific bumper doesn't have the room to accommodate this electronics box on top of the winch. It needs to be, you have to have the ability to remote mount the box somewhere else, which with the Warn you can do that. So this is going to be coming off and just mounted somewhere else within the bumper or the front frame of the truck, and then the rest of the winch will still function perfectly normal. I've got a Factor 55 fair lead and hook coming. I'm sure in the box here the included Warn hook is in there, and I'll show you guys what that is, but I've got the Factor 55 stuff on order. So let me move the winch to the side and we'll open up the accessory boxes and see what's inside. All right, so we got the included Warn Haas fair lead. It's gloss black with the red traditional Warn logo right on the front of it. And that would be mounting somewhere around here on the bumper. Ground cable, it looks like. This is pretty significantly long. It looks like another probably 6 foot run, just like the red power cable was. This looks like it's the remote, which can either be wired or wireless. So you can either use it and you'll have, however long this is, we'll say a 10 foot span that you can be from the winch, or you can use it wirelessly, and I'll have to read up on the instructions and see how far the signal will go. And our last accessory box. Various bolts. I'm assuming it's going to be going on the bottom of the winch to mount to the mounting plate. There's 4 large holes on the bottom there. Here's the included Warn line hook. Again, I'm not going to put this on. I'm going to put a Factor 55 hook on. It should be here in a few days. But this Warn Haas Fairlead does look pretty nice. It's pretty smooth. I was specifically buying the Factor 55 Haas Fairlead because of how smooth the anodizing is on the Factor 55 stuff. And that smoothness is critical to the lifespan of the synthetic rope of any winch. But since I spent a decent amount of money on a Warn winch, I wanted to make sure that the synthetic rope in it lasts. And that anodizing on the Factor 55 is what I was most interested in. But this Warn coating seems very smooth and probably would have lasted just fine. But I've already got the other one on order, so we'll just go with it. Here's a little bit closer look at the wired or wireless remote. It looks like it comes with batteries in it because it's prompting you to remove the tab when you're ready to use the controller. It just has a simple winch in and winch out, and then Wi-Fi signal logo here on the right side. I'm assuming that's going to indicate to me when I'm connected wirelessly, but the trigger's pretty simple to use. Just winch in, winch out, and it's got a grip for your fingers to fit into. It has like a 4-pin connector on this wire that goes into the bottom of the controller, and then the other end of this is again 4 pins but a different layout, and that's going to go in this rubber cover on this top electronics box of the winch. You'll plug that in there. That end obviously goes into the controller, and then you can use it in a wired fashion. Here on the this would be the driver side of the vehicle. You're looking at the back side of the winch right now. So driver side here, this is the engaged position to make the winch operate. And then when you face it forward, that would be the free spool, allowing you to pull the line out without any resistance. So you'll need to have access to that to be able to switch between free spool and engaged. And then you would need access to this port, whether you leave it mounted on top or mount it remotely like I'm going to be doing, so I can plug in the controller wire. So from what I've read and the research I've done, these mounting plate holes are pretty standard industry-wide. But for those of you that want to know, I'm going to measure width and length real quick so you can see it. I've got this propped up, so you might not be seeing it perfectly square. But center of hole to center of hole is exactly 10 inches, which again I've seen is the industry standard for these mounting plates. And 4.5 inches for that direction. That does it for this unboxing video of this Warn VR EVO 12S winch. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram at prospect_overland. And look forward to installing this on the front bumper of my truck, and I'll be sure to bring you an install video.